This is our domestic energy app for first-time property buyers. We decided upon the following hunt statement. We are going to research energy management and implementation with the view of early prevention in order to enhance the experience of domestic energy reduction for first-time property buyers. To break that down a bit, energy management refers to the user choosing suppliers, their consumption rate, and overall management of the household. Early prevention refers to the prevention of bad habits, including unsustainable and inefficient options, overconsumption, and paying too much for their energy bills. We set out to achieve a broad knowledge on our demographic of first-time buyers, and questions arose such as how do they prepare for move-in, how do they choose their suppliers, what knowledge do they have regarding energy consumption, and it's this concept of knowledge, education and information sources which was a key aspect to delve into, as for a first-time buyer, this may be the first time they've dealt with their own bills. However, this was an assumption that needed to be broken down through research. Our research methods included exploring the research pack provided, focusing on our demographic and picking out relevant insights. For example, one user explains that she is unaware of how more efficient options work, specifically a radiator, and although she's not a first-time buyer, it's the lack of knowledge of users that formed the insight. Digital twins from the Tech Trends 2020 pack is a concept that really stood out to us as it made us think about how energy technology could benefit from being simulated. Mintel reports provided us with consumer trends, specifically spending on the home and sustainability, whilst legislation provided vital information on EPCs and the Green Homes Grant. Articles explored included the right to repair law, which comes into place this year, whereby manufacturers have to provide consumers with the ability to change parts.
In order to gain a broad understanding of domestic energy consumption, we explored energy appliance labels and the legal documents for the efficiency of houses. Electrical appliances come with an energy rating label to show how energy efficient it might be in comparison to similar models. Our research found a new energy label system was put in place this month, whereby a QR code is now available to provide consumers with access to more information, such as compartment size and areas of best efficiency. Energy performance certificates, EPCs, are needed whenever a property is built, sold or rented. They contain information about a property's energy use and typical energy costs, as well as recommendations about how to reduce energy and save money. However, this legal documentation can be intimidating for the average user. They lack visual impact and can be overwhelming. Furthermore, whilst information regarding carbon footprint is available in EPC, users may find it difficult to place meaning behind the numbers due to the lack of knowledge, preventing them to gauge their performance level.
Mintel provided an insight into existing consumer trends and attitudes to spending in the home. Nearly half of consumers prioritise sustainability when looking to buy their home, therefore a concept could capitalise on this by providing users with information when purchasing a property, as well as efficient and sustainable ways of improving their homes.
By then producing an insight table, we were able to identify key issues. Insights such as homeowners pushing change for making more sustainable choices enabled us to see more of the real behaviours towards domestic energy. Using these insights, we could then develop how might we's for potential solutions and also apply these behaviours and phenomena to create a genuine persona that represented the experienced problems from the table.
To empathize with our user and understand what was expected of the app, we created Nina, a 27-year-old software engineer living with her partner Molly. They are looking to buy a house to settle down. However, Nina is a nervous property buyer as she's never spent this much money before. She's an advocate of sustainability and wants to build a better future for their future child. As Nina is nervous about getting the process right to ensure she spends the right amount on the right property, we developed a series of pain points and goals when considering energy in the buying process. One of Nina's key goals is her desire to understand how and why she should reduce her energy consumption in order to gain more confidence over her energy-based decisions as a new homeowner. She wants to feel her sustainable efforts in this new chapter of her life are actually working.
Through research and the synthesis of insights, we concluded 4 key pain points. The information and legislation involved in buying a property can be confusing and overwhelming for the user. The lack of knowledge and awareness regarding energy-efficient house renovations leads the user to be unsure on what to prioritise. Users also fear getting caught out by bills and debt by over-consuming energy. This correlates to the overconsumption of time and the lack of time available to research and summarise property and renovation information.
Our development of an empathy map helped us to dive deeper into some of the exact thoughts and actions Nina would be making in her situation as a first-time buyer, and enabled us to produce a more realistic perspective through her eyes, which allowed us to produce new pain points and goals from her specific view. An example of this was that because she was dealing with other important tasks, it was hard for her to spend time prioritising energy, despite feeling she wanted to make a difference but didn't really know how. This better informed us of the type of experience solution we needed to provide, one that could be intuitive and give confidence.
The user journey map showed the journey that our persona goes through when looking for and purchasing a new house. It identified the emotions that Nina went through at each step. By using the above, possible opportunities were identified that could help when ideating features for our app.
After brainstorming a series of ideas from our persona journey, we generated a series of concepts. These included a way of helping to encourage awareness of energy efficiency in appliances through use of digital twins to simulate its energy lifespan impact on the user. Also, a concept involving a consultation service that made EPCs easily accessible and helped to optimize the rating of the home. And finally, a concept surrounding a marketplace to encourage sellers to invest in energy efficient changes to benefit the house and possible buyer.
Concluding our research and insight generation, our vision statement is: the Energy Consumption app is for first-time property buyers who want to have control over their energy sources and develop good habits when first moving into their property, but struggle to understand legal documentation and are unsure on the best practices for energy consumption by providing a system to help upgrade and better manage their home's energy sources through 3D mapping technology, AI, and digital twins. Our concept has an integrated AI which identifies areas in need of energy improvement in the home. Hotspots indicate EPC and appliance areas, whilst the AI bot suggests comparisons and upgrades in high energy usage areas. This reduces the user's aimless spending on energy upgrades and instead slowly improves commonly used areas, hence getting real personal value to the user by reducing their domestic energy usage. For example, a commonly occupied living room with single glazing would encourage the AI to suggest double glazing for that particular room to improve the EPC and show comparisons for the best method to achieve it.
The core communication of our concept is through this AI assistant, and this helps to enable our main feature set. The ability to scan appliances with the new QR code being introduced, then using digital twins to simulate the lifespan and efficiency of their appliances, and suggest how best to reduce or upgrade their energy based on personal habits. There's also a digital EPC that assists the user in making the right choices to improve the energy quality of their home and drive their rating up, both of which can be mapped out on a 3D floor plan in order to easily navigate and make changes. From the key features identified, we explored sub-features that would be necessary in order for the app to work in a seamless fashion. This exploration was collected into a feature hierarchy. We also identified the necessary data inputs. These inputs would primarily come from estate agents, including floor plans of the properties for sale, landmark and government sites providing public EPC data, and products and suppliers providing appliance QR labels. We closely kept the development of our concept tied to the pain points we discovered through our research activities and mapped out how we believe the concept addressed the pain points by providing the following improved experiences as shown. Some key improvements through our concept including enabling an energy-efficient, long-lasting home for the first-time buyer that brings about a true feeling of accomplishment from the care given towards energy reduction. The experience design principles for our concept centre around it being intuitive, confident, comfortable and fun. Overall, we want our app to feel like it empowers the first-time buyer to make the right energy reduction and improvement-based decisions in a way that expresses these principles when using the app.
So this is our storyboard. It starts with Nina researching the efficiency of energy systems within properties she's looking to buy with her partner Molly. However, she feels overwhelmed by the bombardment of information and struggles to compare properties. Therefore, she opens the app and starts to input data for each. Seeing the houses displayed against each other with a prediction of her monthly energy bills makes her feel more in control over her decision of choosing a forever home. After a stressful round of negotiations and discussions with the seller and estate agents, Nina and Molly are excited to say they are ready to move in. After having settled in, they go around the house and check the energy efficiency ratings of existing appliances around their new home by scanning its QR codes. Nina and Molly start to question some other areas of inefficiencies around their home. They look through their digital EPC and consider implementing some of the recommended improvements. They hire professionals to take a closer investigation and decide to install a new loft installation. Nina records the changes made on the app, which in turn tells her how many points were earned towards improving their EPC rating. Upon seeing this information, Nina is proud to see her carbon footprint drop and her predicted utility bills decrease. In conclusion, the team worked to analyse the research and persona to expand our understanding of key pain points surrounding first-time buyers. These issues were addressed through the design of the feature tree and its integration to the user journey map in order to assess how this service can be seamlessly integrated to the users' lives. The outcome of our design research and ideation activities is an app which informs users of changes they can make specific to their own homes to encourage implementation of energy-efficient appliances and improvements.